everybody. Welcome to today's session. In today's session, we're going to go over the pre-market analysis. We're going to look at the currency pairs that are on my watch list, see what potential trading opportunities we have for the coming week. So if that sounds interesting to you, please do stick with us until the end. Don't forget to like this video and share with a few friends that you believe will also find value in it. So we're going to start with USD JPY, obviously. As you can see right here, so I'm going to start off with this concept that I'm going to teach you. So this concept is, for instance, we always analyze the DXY and JPYX to see how the prices are going to play out on the US dollar based currency pairs and the Japanese based currency pairs. So you can shortcut that by just analyzing USD JPY, because USD JPY has both the US dollar and the Japanese yen. Now, how do you know what's going to happen on either currencies by just watching USD JPY? So for instance, right here, we can see this is from the weekly perspective. Prices are on a resistance structure, not really having that kind of a strong momentum. As you can see, it's kind of weak. Now, if we break it down from the daily time frame, we can obviously see prices are having a hard time breaking this structure here, as prices have failed to do that for a couple of days, and in the previous weeks tried and failed again. So right here, just by you doing technical analysis, we can understand that prices have a very high possibility of pushing lower, looking for a more solid bullish pressure before taking off. Now, how is this implying to what's going to happen on the DXY and JPYX? If prices drop, that means if prices start from a higher high and start going lower on the USD JPY, that means the US dollar is losing its value against the Japanese yen, right? So that means as prices keep on going lower, the US dollar will keep on going lower in price in comparison to the Japanese yen, right? If that's making sense, because as the pair goes down, the base currency, which in this scenario is the USD, will be losing value, whereas the quote currency, where in this scenario is the Japanese yen, will be gaining value. So that means if prices start dropping, the US dollar will be losing value, whereas the JPYX will be gaining strength. So that's how you can actually analyze both currency or both indices by just analyzing the USD JPY. But with that being said, that's my view on USD JPY for the coming week. I'll be anticipating to see prices drop and then take off for the coming days. So let's look at the indices as we were talking about. So we can see here on the US dollar currency, this is the DXY. From the weekly perspective, prices have tried to engulf that previous bearish candle. Obviously, the trend is still crazy bullish as prices have broken above this high, and then failed to break this high. So obviously, the trend is crazy bullish. We'll just be looking for some kind of a retracement, probably until this high, before prices keep on taking off and pushing higher. So this coming week, what I'll really be looking for is to see prices break below this structure, give us some kind of a retest, and then pump until somewhere here, where that's where the most recent high was, somewhere here. And then from there, I'll be looking for more buys, as the bullish trend, I believe it will keep on pumping higher. As a matter of fact, let's try putting in a Fibonacci in there and see if it actually aligns with any Fibonacci key level. So the 0.5 wasn't hit, but the 0.38, perfect. It's right on the structure. So 0.38 is right there where we're anticipating to see prices retrace to. And given this kind of crazy bullish momentum, as it's a solid trend, obviously the possibility of prices retracing to a 0.38 are very high before we actually see prices take off and keep on pushing higher. So that's my view on DXY for the coming week. How will it be impacting other pairs? Obviously, USD JPY will be dropping. EURUSD will be going higher. Let's look at it from a lower time frame. As prices, you can see, have broken out of this triangle pattern. So I'll be anticipating to see prices keep on pushing higher on EURUSD, right? This is the 4-hour. So I'll be anticipating to see prices pump until once they reach here. Obviously, my final targets, I'll be aiming for that. GBP USD, obviously, also be bullish biased with my final targets all the way up here. But my first targets will be somewhere there, right? So where will we be looking for entries on GBP USD? We'll be looking for prices to actually break above this trend, and then we'll be looking for entries as it does retest this structure here, where it should be aligning with this support. So we'll be looking for that as the first targets, and that as the second targets. Gold, you guys know, I don't really trade gold that much. I just analyze it for you guys because why not? But as we can see here, last week I anticipated, as prices closed with this solid bullish momentum, I anticipated to see prices retrace a bit here before they take off, and that's exactly what they did. So I hope you guys caught this trade. I don't trade gold, so I hope you guys did, as I'm doing this analysis for you. As you can see here, the trend changed, broke, retest. This should have been your entry confirmation, right there with the stops below here. Your target should have been the next market structure right there. So that should have been the trade, giving you a beautiful 1 ratio 5.8. So I hope you guys caught this move. If you did, let me know in the section below. Let me know in the comments below how many pips you caught, what's the risk to reward you took, and how did the trade go. So that's gold. Obviously, prices have reached this high. So with gold, I'll be anticipating to see some kind of a retracement, at least until somewhere here, before it take off and prices pump until somewhere up there, right? Because prices have been crazy, intensely bullish with this thing, right? So obviously, prices never move in a straight line. They pump, retrace or correct, and then they continue. So my next move on gold will be prices retracing here before they continue and finish this bullish rally. So that's my view on gold. Now let's talk about JPYX. JPYX has been ranging since August, which is insane. This is like the second, third month prices are just ranging, no actual trend, which is crazy. Currently we can see last week, this is daily. So last week we can see prices kind of created a new low. So this was the most recent low. Prices broke below that, and now prices look as if prices pumped with this spike. Closed with a doji last week, last week, and then last week prices closed with a bearish engulfing. So we have a possibility of prices pushing lower on JPYX. All right, so that's my view on JPYX. Now, for the move to be solidified, we'll have to see obviously prices break below this trend line and this structure before we actually make it official that this move is actually a solid bearish move. However, right now prices are still in this crazy range. So we'll just see how it plays along. And obviously you can't be looking for trades in a range. We'll have to confirm until prices break, and then that's when we're going to be pulling triggers. I have a trade running right now on EURJPY that's a buy trade. Obviously, I just followed the market structure. As you can see here on the 4-hour, prices were always ranging here. and then prices broke above this structure, gave us a retest, and then this was our confirmation candlestick. So I was like, okay, this is a solid trend. I just follow my edge. I take the trade without hesitation. So I pull the trigger right here. Prices have been ranging for the past 12 hours after I took the trade. So I didn't really get any solid moves. Prices missed our stop loss by a very small very few pips. Currently, we're still holding. I'm anticipating to see prices pump until they reach somewhere here, as on the left-hand side, we have a clear structure, no resistance whatsoever until prices reach here. So if prices do that, I'll be having a solid 1:3 and starting my week with a bang. If we get stopped out, no worries, it's part of the game. I know I'll make it back, as there are plenty of opportunities in the market and my edge is profitable. So I'm not even worried about that. So that's my analysis for the coming week. If you found value in this video and you want to see more breakdowns from me, join our free Telegram group that's linked in the description below. Be sure to subscribe so that you won't miss out on future content. Like this video so that it can help more people on YouTube, and share with a few friends that you believe will also find value in it. Till next time, guys, appreciate you all. Take it easy out there. Peace.